Yo, what is up guys? It's the Nightwing at Way of Life Esports coming at you guys with another video here today, here to talk about Fnatic's ex-top laner and current jungler Bwipo. So, Bwipo has been playing with Fnatic since 2018. In his first year, he actually managed to win both splits and even made it to the League of Legends World Championship 2018 finals and has been with Fnatic ever since. And then in 2021, Fnatic has had a roller coaster of a year. You know, they pretty much failed in the LEC 2021 spring split, but they did bounce back in the LEC 2021 summer split to even make the finals, beating out teams like Team Vitality, Misfits Gaming, G2 Esports, and Rogue, and they qualified for the League of Legends 2021 World Championship. Now, a few hours before they played their first group stage game at the League of Legends 2021 World Championship, it was announced that Upset had to go home because of a family tragedy, and literally every single game they played, you could pretty much tell they were playing very, very hopeless, as if like Upset leaving literally wrecked the team. And to be fair, it did hurt the team a lot. They lost their star AD carry, and Bean, who they replaced Upset with during the League of Legends 2021 World Championship, you literally can't blame him. Like, he had, I think, an okay misfortune game against Hanwha Life Esports, but that's pretty much it. Now, I think a lot of people are going to take what happened to Fnatic at the 2021 World Championship and go, okay, they didn't have Upset, they couldn't do anything. But if you look at the actual quality of games, I mean, the veteran players like Bwipo, Niski, and Hillisang, they were just pretty much running it down every single game, you know, for at least week 1. Week 2, they decently bounced back for a little bit. They even took a game off RNG, actually. And if they actually defeated Hanwha Life, I genuinely think that they had a chance to do a miracle run like Cloud9 did in their group, actually. So that didn't happen. They ended up losing to Hanwha Life. They even lost their last game to PSG Talon, thus putting them at 1-5. I don't think I've ever seen Fnatic have a group stage finish like that in a long time. Fnatic has only ever failed in 2 World Championship group stages. You know how long the other one was? Since 2014, actually. Every single time they go to Worlds, they make it out of group stage. They've only missed quarterfinals twice. Once in 2014, that was literally a group of death for that standard for that year. And this year in 2021. And you have to factor in this. Bwipo has been with Fnatic for so long, eventually he's probably gonna want to leave. Remember, he's been with them since 2018 when he was a sub to Soaz because Soaz hurt his hand, actually. That means you have to kind of factor in how long he's been with Fnatic. So let's try and count that. So you have to play multiple different splits, and since he's been with them since 2018, so you have 2 in 2018, 2 in 2019, 2 in 2020, and then 2 in 2021. That 2, 4, 6, 8 splits. Then you also have to factor in 4 Worlds appearances. Then you also have to factor in also playing during the entire years themselves. Also, you're factoring in regular season, playoffs, going to Worlds, playing group stages. Some of these years, they got out of group stages, and they actually, you know, were playing, obviously, in the quarterfinals, actually. And that's the thing. That's a lot of time with this one organization. And you could tell in their content that they made for their YouTube channel, for Fnatic's YouTube channel. Please go subscribe to it. It's a pretty good League of Legends YouTube channel, which is, they put out these videos kind of similar to TSM Legends. Fnatic has their own series that they don't really do too often, but when they do, it's pretty good quality, called Legends in Action, and it pretty much summed up their League of Legends 2021 World Championship group stage performance. It was all bad. You could literally tell they were mentally destroyed after Upset left. Now, with all that being said, we are going to be entering a off-season period where, you know, teams are going to be potentially, more or less so, shopping around for new players, actually. Now, that window doesn't actually open until next month, which is going to be the 2021 offseason. Last year's offseason was completely insane, actually. So I'm expecting this year to be almost even better. We have rumors of Bjergsen returning, Power of Evil leaving TSM, Tactical leaving Team Liquid. You know, you have players' contracts actually running up, and then you may see them going to different organizations. Now, there's 3 rumors right here that I want to read off to you guys. The first one comes from LEC Wulo. Rumor: the future of Bwipo at Fnatic is currently uncertain. The player is exploring free agency in several roles as told by several sources. Okay. Then you also have another one posted by @Applehead123. Rumor: prior to the announcement of the 2021 World Championship, Bwipo told Fnatic that he would decide to return or not based off two factors. One, Hillising renewing. Well, that ended up happening, actually. World's results. That didn't go so well. He got one of the two. Now, I don't know which one he prefers more, but he got one of the two, actually, if that is true. As factors outside the game has impacted Worlds, the situation seems clear. He has a follow-up tweet, actually. It is quite likely he will return to top lane. However, he is open to all roles and any region. It is sad to see his moments of Fnatic ending in such a tense time full of unbelievable pressure, but I wish the best for him as he enters the biggest free agency of his career. Yeah, and that's the thing, though. I never really assumed that Bwipo's role swap to jungle would be anything permanent, you know? Like, even if they did get out of the group stage, like, let's be honest here. Like, was Bwipo as a jungler for Fnatic ever gonna be a, you know, a concrete thing? Probably not, you know? Then we have another source right here, at iArrows. Sources, as also mentioned today by In Justificiado in Esports Manacaus, Bwipo won't be a part of Fnatic for upcoming 2022 season. The player will attend free agency first mentioned by LEC Wulo. Okay, so Esports Manacaus, if you don't know them, they've broken a lot of stories, a lot of credible stories actually from past off seasons. So they are pretty credible, somewhere around there. I don't know how you guys determine your credibility though. I normally get a lot of the confirmations that I read off to you guys and during news videos for the off season from, you know, Esports or Jacob Wolf pretty much. But Esports Manacaus is definitely up there, which is where I have them at. You know, these guys always break some good stories, though. And we have to kind of factor in this. Like, Bwipo's been with Fnatic for so long, like, he can't, like, most players are not like Faker or Bjergsen or Sneaky, where they just, or Uzi, where they just stay on one team the entire time. You know, eventually they do leave, actually. You know, as a Cloud9 fan and, you know, G2 fan, I was really, really surprised that when Jensen left and joined Team Liquid, I thought Jensen was staying forever on Cloud9, actually. But you know, lots of things happen during a year, guys. It's crazy. And if you have to kind of factor in the LEC 2021 spring split with Fnatic, like, we pretty much can assume on a certain basis level, right, that Selfmade and Bwipo did not get along and completely did not, see the game in a cohesive way where it literally got them to get on a train to make them actually steer on a direction to win games. You know, they were looking pretty boosted out there with Selfmade. And, you know, even for the LEC 2021 summer split, you know, they even finished 5th place in the regular season, though, which is really crazy, though. They finished 5th place in the regular season for both spring and summer, you know, and they pretty much were on track record to not really do as well as previous years, but they did defy expectations in summer by finishing in the finals and going to Worlds, though. And then going to Worlds, they had the situation with Upset that didn't pan out too well for them. So that's my thing here is, you know, Bwipo's also been a part of a lot of their content. He's pretty much just like their franchise player, if you really, really want to think about it, though. Like, has he not been their franchise player ever since Soaz left? You know, ever since Caps left? Ever since those two players left, he's been pretty much the franchise player, unless you want to... Oh, you have to also count Reckless as well. Reckless was there, you know, for a very long time, you know, but let's just kind of like this. After Reckless left during the 2020 offseason, who was Fnatic's franchise player? It's pretty much just been Bwipo. Bwipo has been, like, transitioning into Fnatic's, star player, you know, franchise player for a very, very long time. You know, it's been every single year it's been in the making, as he even, you know, said himself on some of the Twitch streams he had. I think there was a clip out there where he said, it was like earlier this year, where he said, you know, I feel like I'm one of the best players, you know, at my role, and I will go to management if I have an issue, you know. So it pretty much signifies he was having some issues with the team back in the LEC 2021 spring split. So this is the issue, is let's just say that this is true, because, like, guys, for anything right now, everything's a rumor until it gets confirmed around, you know, November, right? And when that day comes in November, oh my god, there's gonna be a lot of shit going on. Like, every single year, the off season is absolutely insane. So if Bwipo did leave, let's just say if he stayed in EU, where would he go? You know? As a top laner, I think he could pretty much get on a serviceably good team. You know, probably not Team Vitality, because he probably didn't like playing with Selfmade, so you can discount that one. G2 is very possible. You know, G2s are, you know, they're looking for a top laner, though. Could he be the shot caller that G2 need, actually? We know that Caps has played with Bwipo before. It's very, very possible. So that could be a thing. Could Rogue want to get Bwipo? It's just, he's exploring free agency, as what the rumors have been saying. So I'd imagine he wants to stay in Europe because he has his girlfriend there. He always talks about his girlfriend, right? So most likely he'll stay in Europe. But where would he go? And what role would he play? Top lane? Would he play jungle? Because, like, he played jungle actually pretty well, despite role swapping to it in very, very limited time. But he was playing in a solo queue for a bit of time, so you got to kind of give that credit for where credit is due. You know, if you're a Fnatic fan, let me know what you think about this, actually. And also, guys, I hope Cloud9 defeat Gen.G in their Worlds 2018 quarterfinals matchup, actually. You know, and that's what I want to tell you guys. When the off-season hits, there's going to be so much content to talk about because the off-season draws near and rumors start piling up. And then there's always someone that has a big stream where they break a lot of the leaks and shit and they confirm a lot of the news and stuff like that. You know, so that always happens during that period too. Like, it usually starts off with like a bunch of rumors from rumor accounts, and then it goes to like, you know, someone in the community having a big show and confirming a lot of this stuff, and then after that, the rest of the rumors start, you know, either dwindling or getting confirmed, and then teams are slowly starting to form over NA, EU, the LCK, and the LPL. So that's how it's pretty much going to go. But it's always fun to talk about, you know, these kind of things. It's always good to just get in the mindset of where this is potentially going to go, obviously. You know, because Bwipo has been with Fnatic for so long. Like, what team could he possibly go to? I'm not saying he can't get a spot. It's just like, what team could you possibly see him on? And with that being said, I will see you guys later. I'm the Nightwing, and Way of Life Esports is signing out, guys. Peace. Have a good day. See you guys in the deuces. I'm out this thing, man. Peace.